Joe Hopkins here, and there's something in this box. I didn't actually order it, my wife did, right? I have seen that website Zzounds, or however you say it, that sells musical stuff. And my wife was shopping for a Christmas present for her friend's kid, and she ordered him a guitar. And got it from Zzounds on a Black Friday sale or something like that, right? So I thought I'd take a look at it. Whatever's in here, I'll review it in an upcoming video. But right now, I want to see how well they ship it, how well it's packaged. When you order from Zzounds, how good do they serve you? And I'm kind of curious. There is a hole in the box. My kid did that. When they delivered it, she tore it open to reach inside. And, you know, so how good is their shipping? I want to know because, you know, I want to let you guys know. Maybe you want to order from them. Maybe you see a deal or something, and you're like, how well do they ship stuff? I don't know anything about the company, honestly. I've never dealt with them before. I've never ordered from them, but you know, I'm sure they're just fine. So yeah, let's take a look here. We got your standard big box, got packing paper. It's all papered in here. Whole bunch of it stuffed in here to keep it from moving around. There's the invoice. What have we got here? And there we go. Let me. It's wanting to stick. There we go. All right. And we got here an epiphone. All right, I'm going to take an initial look at this thing. Yeah, it's a Christmas present for someone else, but I figured it might be nice if I took it out, took a look at it, set it up, made sure it's all good. I'm not going to do all that in the video. That's a little bit of work there, but figured I'd make sure it's all good before it goes along its merry way, getting caught up on that cable there. And might even give this dude a, what is it, a gig bag. I got a whole bunch of gig bags, but I want to make sure this thing's in decent shape. It looks to be packaged pretty well, right? I like this. You see it's got this box around the headstock to protect it. That's a good thought. Let's see. There we go. That comes out. Oh, you always got the case candy. Looks like a little manual of sorts. Oh, they're trying to sell you lessons. Stickers. Yeah, stickers. Epiphone stickers. I'll set them aside. That's nice. You got the little baggy guitar bag here. Trying to keep from this, make it too big a mess in here. Yeah, see, it's all wrapped up. That's nice. Attention, valuable and important accessories in box. Do not discard. Important stuff in here, man. Let's pull this out. So what did she get for, I believe it was about $200, right? Around $200. For 200 bucks, I don't know if an Epiphone would have been my first pick, but it's good. I like Epiphones. They're pretty decent. And you can see it's an Epiphone Les Paul. Because this kid said he wanted a Les Paul. And I don't think anybody's going to be spending Gibson money this Christmas. That's expensive. Well, let's see what we got here. We got the... Okay, we got the stickers on there. When I do the full review on this, we'll see how well it all works. I'm not going to tune it up and do the whole thing right now. You know what I mean? I can't just plug it in at a whim. I got to set up stuff for recording, guitars. But yeah, so for $200, we got dual humbuckers. Feels nice. I like the finish. Dual humbuckers, 3-way switch feels good. Single volume, single tone. They move smoothly. It feels nice. It's a good finish. I like the finish on it. It is a bolt-on neck. It's not, it's a, yeah, says on it, made in China. Made in China, bolt-on neck. It's the lower end Epiphone. I've seen these before. They're usually pretty decent guitars, you know. It's not super high, and it's not real heavy either, like the full-on Les Pauls are. I like the finish. It's a nice sunburst finish. That's, yeah, just red back. All the electronics are down here, so you just have the one cavity in the back. You don't have the switch up here. I like having the switch up here, to be honest with you. But this is all right. This will work. Feels nice. Of course, it's not in tune, right? It, you know, it's just a new guitar. I like the shipping. It was packaged very well. It got here a day later than they'd estimated, but that's not the fault of Zzounds. That's, you know, it got delayed in shipping, probably because it's the holidays. This is, you know, a couple weeks before Christmas, so everything's getting held up. This is nice. This is a nice hunk of wood, man. Like I said, in a future video here, I'm going to do a full review on this. Tuning pegs feel decent. You know, nothing premium on it, but it all works. The kid that's going through, he's a beginner guitarist. He's a beginner. He's been borrowing a guitar, an electric guitar. We bought him an acoustic last Christmas, and this Christmas he wanted an electric because he's been borrowing his brother's electric. So, you know, not a bad beginner's guitar. Not bad at all. For $200, yeah. I mean, I'll have to plug it in. I'm going to do that in a little bit, make sure everything on it works. But, yeah, next time you guys see me on here, it'll probably be reviewing this. Yeah, you got a little bit of the plastic on there. They didn't get it all off of there. You can see where the still got a little bit of that plastic wrapper on the hardware. That's all right. Let's see. It looks like some kind of attempt at a setup has been made. The intonation isn't just, you know, straight across. It's actually been adjusted some. I'll take a look and see how good it is. But overall, it seems like a pretty decent guitar. Yeah. Not cutting my fingers on the frets. That's nice. But yeah, the shipping, I like the shipping, because you need to know, can you order from this company and feel relatively secure that it's going to get to you in one piece? And I think, yeah, from what I've seen here, absolutely. Everything feels decent on this. I'm looking for any damage, anything like that, you know, and I'm not finding it. I'm finding that everything's in good shape. Nothing seems to be damaged, injured, anything like that. Yeah. That's kind of weird. Like, oh, that's a trick of the light. I'm looking down it and a couple of the frets just disappear when you look down the neck, but that's just a trick of the light. I moved it and I can see the frets again. I'm like, why are the frets disappearing? But yeah, I'll have to get some pliers and peel that plastic out of there. Overall, though, this is nice. This is decent. Yeah, I can dig it. So like I said, here shortly, you'll see a video from me reviewing this guitar. Just to let you know, I know I've already said it. But as far as the shipping goes, it's a standard double boxes. It's got all the packing paper in there to keep it from shifting around. I don't see any dents, dings, nothing. Nothing is obviously wrong with it right out of the box. I like that. So, okay, Zzounds did a pretty good job. It got here in one piece. And, yeah, I think after I'm done with the video here, I'm going to dig out a gig bag for this kid. And, yeah, I got a pile of them under the bed. I'm going to dig one out, find one that fits it, and stick it in there along with whatever case candy and whatnot. They didn't send an instrument cable, one of those cheap cables that usually you get with a guitar. So I might throw one of those in there too. What the hell? I think I've given him a couple of them already, but I got piles of them. You know what I mean? They say every time you order a guitar, they send you one. So I was just surprised they didn't send one with this one. Got some nice Epiphone stickers too. That's I like getting stickers. You know, I'm not keeping them. They're not mine. They're for the intended recipient of this instrument. But that's nice. You know. So there you go. Zzounds. They did a pretty good job. It got here in one piece. It even says Les Paul on it. You know, that's Les Paul, what is it? Model Special 2. Epiphone Les Paul Special 2. That's what they're calling it. I guess that basically means just the basic single volume, single tone. I imagine it's the cheap humbuckers, but that's cool. Looks like the height on the pickups has been adjusted. Somebody did some rudimentary setup on this. I'll take a look and see if it, you know, how good it is. I really don't see any damage. And that's the main thing you want to see when you pull your guitar out, for everything to be solid and in good shape. So there we go. I'm gonna go on my happy way here and tune this up and see how it sounds, and like I said, do a full review on it here shortly. And yeah, so I hope this was somewhat informative. If you want to order from Zzounds, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll put a link in the description below. I'll look it up, and you can go over there and check it out. They seem to have deals going on for, you know, Christmassy kind of stuff. Check it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love y'all. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.